What's going on, guys? We're back once again, and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be talking about Supergirl Season 5 review. Now, if you guys enjoyed Supergirl this season, if you guys did not enjoy, let me know your comments down in the comment section below of the reasons why you did or you didn't. Either way, that's cool. Um, I will say this. Season 5 had its ups and downs for me. I will definitely say that. Now, the things I liked about this was bringing in ancient gods. I will say that I'm happy they got away from the alien part persona. I'm very happy they got rid of the political side of it. Even though that they kept wanting to bring, and I'm going to tell you guys this, you guys should already know about this. I still cannot take Jon Cryer seriously as Lex Luthor. I don't care what anybody says. It's like Jon Cryer literally brought the Bat Allen persona and just put money on it as Lex Luthor. I mean that's literally hands down what I think he did. And it's interesting to watch him. I will say that. But after a while, it's like, dude, sit down, shut up. It's one of those. Uh, he was a big annoyance. I mean, I'm gonna be blunt. I think I was more annoyed by any character of this entire season. I was more annoyed by between Lex Luthor as well as oh man, I want to say between him and a little bit of Brainy. I was a little like I was like, all right, Brainy, sit down, shut up, because Brainy, even though yes he had character development with him doing what he did, take off his inhibitors and then taking the rest of these others inside of him, it got to be a little annoying because it seemed like, oh, he knew what he was doing when he didn't know jack crap, honestly, with what he was doing. So I found it kind of interesting that all of a sudden it's like, oh well, yeah, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. And I will say this: I think that the main ones that had the biggest character development in this season was Alex and Lena. I will say that I love Alex and Lena. I do. They are amazing characters. Now, granted, was Lena a pain this season? Yes, because she realized, of course, now that Kara is Supergirl, and she went up and down of, okay, do I trust her? Do I not trust her? But of course, she always went back to Lex and always trying to do her own thing, and then later on figures out, hey, I screwed up. I know what I did was wrong, but I want to make amends. And she does that throughout the entire season, trying to figure out, okay, what is right, what is wrong. And then she finally figures out once again, Lex cannot be trusted. Lex is always out for himself, no matter what. That is the reason why we see Lex wanting to work with Leviathan and then wanting to work with, of course, Supergirl and all of them, because for his own twisted means. He's always wanted to do that. I think that was the only reason, once again, that we get to see him be an ass. I mean, that was the only reason why Lex is there, to really try to make everybody work under his thumb and try to be ahead of everybody. He did that to Brainy. He did that to Supergirl and her friends. He did it to Lena. He did it to his mother. He did it to Leviathan. He did it to everybody, just so that way he can get what he wants at the end of the day. And finally, Lena wakes up from it and going, hey, my brother's not going to change, and I don't want to be like him. I really do care about the people that's in my life, and I want to be better. And then she finally realized that after her experiment of trying to control human emotions for everybody to be peaceful, that their original to survive and be who they are is just going to come out no matter what. So there was a lot of character development growth in that. Then also with Alex leaving the DEO, getting tired of Lex running it because of the way that the world was changed in Crisis. Again, hated Crisis. You guys know that. I'm not going to keep beating that with a dead horse. But I found it interesting that Alex, she left the DEO and wanted to start working with John as a PI. And I found that really interesting. And then also, what I found great is she took the persona of not just, and this is what got me, she started using alien equipment, and then she became an ultimate badass. Even though she went through the issues of knowing that her dad died, and also still kept going. She kept going because she knew, okay, yeah, my father died, and she went through a lot, but then she realized it wasn't just her, it was Kara too. And then she also realized, okay, I have to be better, I want to improve myself, and that's what she did using the alien technology. And I will say this, using the alien technology and then giving her finally her own quote unquote suit as a vigilante, I think it was way overdue. It was about time, because I couldn't wait for it to finally happen, because I'm thinking, okay, it's about time. Finally they gave Alex more of the spotlight and kind of laid it off Kara, aka Supergirl, and finally gave her her own little power, so to speak, of using different weapons, and her training of being, a spec ops agent, and all the moves and military experience she has. So I'm very happy that we got to see a little more Alex this season. Also, I was very happy with Nia, aka Dreamer. I really like Dreamer. I think she's a cool character. There's been a lot of mixed reviews about Dreamer, of course, with Nicole Maines playing as a transgender woman in the show. And she does such an amazing job with it. I really enjoy her as a character. I enjoy her as an actress. She's a very great, wonderful girl who knows what she's doing. And then we also can see her really grow as a person and as a character, and also in her powers. And I'm very happy they finally gave her more than just, okay, I'm sleeping and then, hey, I know who this person is. They gave her powers finally, and I can actually enjoy her now more as a character than I used to, because I'm like, okay, I don't know how much this character's going to go, but let's see what happens. And they actually did more than what I actually thought they were going to do. So I'm very happy, once again, that they were able to give her a spotlight as well here and there, to kind of grow as a character, be able to see what she's able to do with her powers, and be able to grow and also get away from Brainy, because even though, yes, they were together, I just never could see that, because I think Brainy was actually bringing her down rather than rising her up as a character. So I think it was better that she got away from him and actually stayed around with Kara, as well as the gang, and be able to grow as a character, and seeing John be able to become a PI, be able to handle stuff with his brother, be able to admit what he did was wrong back in his past, and be able to admit that what he did was wrong, and actually grow as a character himself, and then be able to actually start a relationship with Magan as well, a white alien who he hated, and then later developed feelings for, and was like, okay, I care about her, I want to start a relationship, and there you go. I found that very interesting as well. And then we also get to see more development from Kara as well, that she was so focused on being on Supergirl, but yes, she wanted to try to have a relationship with another character. Now, granted, I did not like the character Liam. I thought he was very annoying. He was a prick 98% of the time of the season. You finally figure out why, because he's lost his friend, he can't trust nobody, but at the same time, I think he was more of a... He was those characters, it's like, okay, pass on to the next scene. It was literally between three characters I had problems with, between Lex, Brainy, and William. It was just like, I don't care about any of that, just move on to the next scene. And it really bored me. And I'm very happy that there was less of that in the later scenes of the show, because there was parts of that really drove me crazy. Now, there was one episode where it was all about Lex and what he's doing. And of course, I know they had to do that for writing purposes, but I'm sitting there, guys, and I'm wanting to bang my head against the damn wall to be like, okay, look, can we just pass this up, because none of this really matters, other than, okay, yeah, he used Leviathan, and he did this, and he did that. It really drove me nuts, because, again, I'm not trying to hate on Jon Cryer. I'm not. I like him as an actor, but, again, I cannot see him as Lex Luthor. I can't. I can't. That's just me. But I think season 5 was great. I think it ended on a interesting hiatus, where now Lex is wanting to use the power of the gods to kill Supergirl and her friends, of course, and then his mother getting in on it as well, and then Kara as well as Lena are now on the same side. We're trying to rebuild their friendship. Alex now having her own superpower per se, or suit, and then we also get to see where John as well as Magan are now on the same side as well, building more. And then we also can see if Brainy will die or if he will survive. Now, it's kind of back and forth if Brainy will die or not. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be blunt, I couldn't really care less if he dies or not. I mean, to me, I really just, it don't affect me either way. I think that he's one of those sideline characters where you can either love or hate him, and it's one of those, he gets to be annoying. I'm gonna be blunt, and there's times you wouldn't mind him, but I think he's one of those where he is a character where you can't sacrifice to make the show even better. So again, that is my opinion. But let me know what you guys think about season 5 in the comments down below. Did you guys enjoy it? What did you dislike? What did you love about it? I'd like to know your comments in the comment section below. Hope you guys are enjoying your day as well. More videos coming this week. Obviously, just trying to keep updated with everything that's going on. Trying to keep updated with shows, movies. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below, and I'm seeing you on the very next one.